Hello from the Comox Valley. Michele here from Chew to Live Nutrition Services. Today we're filming the first video for our website, and being as this is new for all of us, we thought that it might be fun to share with you a story of how I first became curious about this wonderful world of food and nutrition. Like most of us, I have my parents to thank for this. I was very lucky to have a mother who was and still is an excellent cook, who took the time to teach me how to use fresh, real food to make delicious foods that were affordable, great tasting, and really good for my body. In addition to this, my parents made a point of exposing myself and my sisters to a lot of different varieties of foods growing up. And because I had so much interest in cooking with my mom, my parents really encouraged me to experiment in the kitchen and not worry about getting messy and having fun. So really, it comes as no surprise that when at the age of 4, my sole Christmas wish was to have my very own Easy Bake Oven. And true to form, my parents came through with flying colors, because there under the tree on Christmas morning, waiting for me, was my very own 1968 model Easy Bake Oven. Now, there are very few things I can remember about that Christmas other than getting that very special toy, but two things that I'll never forget are how happy I felt when I was tearing the paper off that package and the smell of my very first bulb-baked creation. Now, it saddens me a little bit to say that although I loved this toy more than anything, I really can't remember when the two of us became separated. But one thing I can tell you is when we were reunited. And so flash forward to about 2 weeks ago. So this is March 2013. And I'm up to my eyeballs baking gluten-free recovery cookies for our local half marathon race weekend, when all of a sudden my parents Skyped from Montreal. So as I'm leaning out from the kitchen looking over at the monitor, what do I see but my dad peering in the screen, holding his camera, and my mom peeking over his shoulder. I'm like, this is kind of strange. When in walks my partner in life, Andreas, carrying this package that he sets down in front of me. And I thought, okay, if something wasn't up, I figure there is something going on now. So Mom yells surprise. And I'm like, okay, I guess this is a belated birthday gift. Anyhow, I start opening the package, and with the peanuts flying everywhere, suddenly, small space is revealed an olive green plastic that could belong to nothing other than an Easy Bake Oven. And in that minute, I realized what the very special gift was that was inside of that package. My parents had managed to find the exact same 1968 model of the oven that I used to have. Sorry. I think they found it in Wisconsin on eBay. And with the help of Andreas, they were able to convince the seller to package it and send it to Canada, which he wouldn't normally have done. And here it was. My parents were in Montreal, the oven's from Wisconsin, and I'm in Vancouver Island receiving my second Easy Bake Oven. And I was speechless and tearful as I'm getting there now. And what I can say is, if my first Easy Bake Oven taught me how to have fun with food, my second one reminded me of why I love doing what I do so much. Because cooking is fun. And teaching people how to make amazing tasting food that they can share with their family and friends is the best. Because it isn't just about eating health-providing food. It's about having an opportunity to share and experience in one another's lives. And that reminds me of all of the things that my parents instilled in me growing up with food, that it was about family and about love and about sharing. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for this wonderful gift second time around. And thank you for the reminder. So now I'd like you to have a peek at this wonderful oven. So here it is, the 1968 model I received in 1971, actually. So I received it 3 years after it was made. And it's been well used, but well loved. It came complete with all of its original accessories present and accounted for. And I can't wait to start baking something in this. We haven't tried it out yet, But we thought that since I received this gift while I was preparing gluten-free recovery cookies, it might be kind of fitting that we should bake a recovery cookie, or at least attempt to bake one, in this Easy Bake Oven. And so if you'd like to stay tuned, that's what we're going to try to do in just a couple minutes. Recovery cookies are delicious, chewy chocolate treats made without gluten or dairy products. They contain an ideal 4-to-1 ratio of carbohydrate to protein to help speed glycogen recovery following endurance activities such as long-distance running or a full day of all-terrain skiing. They are easy to take along, which is great for anyone wanting to take advantage of the 15-minute to 1-hour window of opportunity following exercise, when muscle cells are most permeable to glucose. These cookies are made with organic coconut palm sugar, which may be less refined than white table sugar, but is sugar just the same. Therefore, while these cookies may be great for your kids after participating in high-energy sports like hockey or soccer, they may not be the best snack to pack along to school. Unless, of course, you've got something against the teacher. Thanks for joining us today, and keep your eyes open for our upcoming flying food review.